The following story has been brought to you by StoriesToInspire.org.
Great rabbi who had a pair of tefillin that he was inherited from his great-grandfather. It was a very special pair of tefillin. It was priceless. It was used by the great rabbis of all the generations before him, handed down, is his most prized possession. He would put it on only after going to the mikveh once or twice a year. It was literally, and they were very poor, and his wife would often ask him, can we sell the tefillin? I have this, we want to buy, dresses for the kid. No, listen, I can't buy tefillin, my grandfather's tefillin. Let's figure something else out. Maybe we don't have so much food for Yom Tov, maybe we should sell it. This is my grandfather's tefillin. Always years went by, and he would never sell the tefillin. One year came Sukkot, and no one in the town had an etrog. And there's a man coming through, and he says, I've got an etrog. And the guy says to him, listen, we don't have an etrog in the whole town. Could you sell it? He says, I traveled many hundreds of miles to procure this etrog. He goes, I wouldn't sell it. I mean, if you wanted to buy it, you'd have to pay me an absolute fortune. 50 rubles, whatever the currency was. And the man immediately, what did he do? He went and took his tefillin to the richest man in town. He told him, you know how precious these tefillin are? I'm willing to sell them. I have to sell them today 50 rubles. The guy says, 50 rubles for those tefillin? You got it. He asked me for more, I would have given you more. Gives him 50 rubles. The guy goes and buys an etrog, comes home, brings the etrog home, puts it in the thing. His wife walks in. She sees the etrog on the table. She says, 1 second. She opens the box. It's a beautiful etrog. No one has one. She says, if you got an etrog, right? She goes, just tell me one thing. You sold the tefillin, didn't you? He says, yes, I did. And he's ready to explain to her why it's a mitzvah, the whole community is going to benefit, it's the mitzvah of the day right now, he couldn't pass it over. She said, how many times did I ask you? And you always said no. And now when it came to this, now you're going to sell that, you sold the tefillin for etrog. She takes the etrog and in her anger, she bites a bite out of the etrog and spits it on the floor. Puts it on the table. The man looks at the etrog, he looks at his wife. He sits down, picks up the etrog, puts it in the box, closes it up, puts it on the cabin. His kids are looking at him. How'd you not lose your temper? How'd you not go crazy? Okay, she could be upset at you, but to ruin it, what did she gain from that? Etrog doesn't even taste good. And he said to them, listen to this. He said, kids, tefillin, the mitzvah of tefillin, I don't have. The mitzvah of etrog now, I also don't have. You want me to also lose the mitzvah of losing my temper? And get angry. His great-grandfather, the one whose tefillin he was wearing, appears to him in a dream on the night of the Hag. And he says to him, greater than any of the times that you put on the tefillin, greater than any of the mitzvot that you would have achieved with that etrog, greater than the zechut of the whole community shaking the lulav with your etrog, was the gift that you gave, the korban that you sacrificed, the chen that you achieved by not losing your temper. My friends,
enjoyed this story? Come again. Bring a friend. StoriesToInspire.org